Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel and to day 8 of Plansmas. Today I'm going to be setting up from the 27th of December to the 2nd of January in my 2021 planner and my 2022 planner. Let's get started. So as this week is partly in 2021 and partly in 2022, I'm going to be doing it over two planners. So I'm using two kits, both from Plannerface. The first one is more of a Christmassy themed one, and that is called Bright, and that will be going in my old planner. And then my New Year's themed kit, which is called Cheers, is going in my new planner. I do still PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for my brand new freebie. As you can see, I'm zooming through the bases of both of these spreads because I have to do everything twice. So my old planner, I'm using my December theme colour of red, which goes really nicely with this kind of party Christmas themed kit. There's not a huge amount of pre-planning that's going to be going into either of these spreads because I'm off work all week as my Christmas break. So this is going to be a more plan as I go style video. As I'm going to be planning this week in two halves over two different planners, I'm going to do the same trick that I did last year and use loads of washi tape to block off the days that are going to be in the other planner. All the washi tape that I'm going to be using in both of these spreads is from Paperchase, and it's just an old rainbow set that I got several years ago. As you can see, I'm just starting to block off these 4 days that I'm not going to be planning in my old planner. I've picked out some colours that match the kit as best I can, and then I'm also going to be using the last 15mm strip of washi from the kit so that it's not just a solid block of different coloured washi. To begin with, I'm just tearing the washi at the ends, and then I'm going to go in with my craft knife in a second and tidy up all of those edges. I got this idea from Instagram a couple of years ago. I can't remember exactly who I saw do it, but I first did it last year and I really loved how it looked, and it also means that you don't have an empty space in one of your planners. So that's the base for my December themed week, and now we can get onto my New Year's week and my brand new planner. So the theme colour for this spread is going to be light blue, which is my January theme colour, and as usual I've shaded in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then I'm going in with my grey Stabilo fine liner to create my extra checklist space in the bottom left hand corner. I haven't added in my habit tracker for either of these weeks because I'm not at work, and that is to record things that I do at work every day, and then I'm also adding in my meals using my Pilot friction pen and then highlighting over that with my theme colour. I've also coloured in the daily focus boxes of every day this week because I'm not at work any of the days. I've also set my sidebar up exactly the same in both spreads, so I'm putting the squared off half box from this mini kit in the weekly focus box, and then adding in my daily check-in habit tracker and a decorative box into the sidebar. I also added in this foil overlay from Tilly Journals that I got as part of a sampler. As my planner for 2022 is the Space of Infinite Possibility hardcover, it does have slightly different sizing to my old passion planner, so I'm just trying to work around that while I'm setting this spread up. But so far I haven't really made any changes into how I set this spread up compared to the first half of this week, and the usual sizes that I cut things down to fit in a passion planner seem to be working perfectly. For this spread, I'm washi blocking the first 3 days of the week because they are going to be in my old planner, and again I'm using 3 different solid colours of washi along with the other 15mm strip from the kit to create my washi blocking. Now I can move on to the small amount of pre-planning that I decided to do for this week, and you'll see when we get into the plan as I go section that I had to move a lot of this around anyway, so I don't really know why I bothered to even pre-plan at all this week. On Monday I was planning on doing some grocery shopping, and then I'm using a Pinky Stickers printable to mark in a weight session, and then I'm using my normal combination of a piece of the Monday to Sunday box that I've cut up to use as washi, a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co, and an upload script from Plannerface to mark in my daily uploads for this week. All I had planned for Tuesday was my second weight session of the week and my next upload, and then moving over to Wednesday I've cut one of the Build You stickers from the kit in half horizontally so it doesn't take up so much space in my planner, and I'm just adding that into the end of the day to mark in a bill that was due. I'm then adding in another Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my last cardio session of the year, and then I remembered that there were 2 bank holidays at the beginning of this week, which were the observed days for Christmas Day and Boxing Day, so I decided to add those into the top of Monday and Tuesday using long flags and deco from the kit. As I wasn't at work this week, I decided to add in 2 decorative boxes over the section where I would normally record any work to-dos, and then we can move on to the pre-planning for the second half of the week. The first thing I'm marking using an event label and a Joy of Planning weightlifting sticker is that I had a PT session to start off on Thursday, and then I'm just adding in a bit of a glitter header because nothing else much is going to fit in that space between my PT session and lunch. I've then added in a recycling icon from Plannerface to remind me to take the recycling out, and then moving on to Friday, this was New Year's Eve, so I have my last K Elizabeth Plans holiday sticker for this year, and I've added a glitter header and that into the daily focus box. I've then added in a Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my last workout of the year, and then a half box with some deco to mark in our New Year's Eve celebrations. On Saturday morning, I'm adding in my planning time as usual using a planning script from Plannerface with a flag and the planner doodle from the kit, and then a third box with an edit script and some deco from the kit. I'm then adding in a half box onto Saturday evening as well for whatever we got up to that evening. To mark in that it was New Year's Day, I'm using a piece of another one of the Tilly Journals overlays that I got from a sampler over a long flag from the kit that just says Bring on 2022. I don't use a lot of foil in my planner, but when I do, it really makes the spread sparkle a little bit and feel special. Moving on to Sunday, I'm just adding in my cleaning checklist to block out some time for cleaning in the morning, and then again marking my video, and then finally adding in my last weight session of the week. Then again, to finish off this spread, I'm going to add some decorative boxes into the work section because I'm not at work at all this week, and this is kind of a double box but sort of not, so there's a bit of a join in the middle that you can see, but I don't hate it. And now we can move on to the actual plan as I go stuff, so me memory keeping the whole week. The first thing that I did was take out that grocery shopping sticker because I did not go grocery shopping on Monday morning. Instead, I'm adding in a third box from the kit with some deco and a film script from Plannerface to mark in filming and recording a voiceover. On Monday, I was pretty much solidly filming and recording voiceovers all day for my Plansmas videos, so this was a really long day. Next, I'm adding in a skinny event label first thing in the morning to mark that I walked to the village near our house so that I could just get a few little bits and pieces that I needed, rather than doing that whole grocery shop. In the afternoon, I'm adding in a quarter box from the kit with the planner doodle to mark in that I planned out my January monthly this afternoon, and then I'm adding in another skinny event label between that and my leg day, and although this was only a few days ago, I just wrote planning and I'm not really sure what I'm referring to. Next, I'm adding a half box and some deco into the evening for whatever we got up to. I originally wrote drinks at home, but we actually ended up watching the Big Fat Quiz of the Year, so I changed it to that later in the spread. Moving on to Tuesday, I'm using another skinny event label and then adding in a multicolour doodle from Plannerface of some stickers and a film script also from Plannerface to mark in filming my sticker organisation this morning. I'm then adding in a quarter box with some deco and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording a voiceover, so I'm sure you can sense a theme here that I did spend the first 2.5 days of this week solidly doing YouTube stuff. In the afternoon, I've added in this deco box of some donuts because I was just filming and editing and recording and I didn't want to keep putting the same thing in over and over again. And then in the evening, I'm adding in a Play Sim sticker and a flag with a wine square doodle from Plannerface to mark in having some drinks in the evening at home. On Wednesday, I've got the title out of this checklist box from Plannerface so that I could add in some more YouTube stuff that I was doing in the morning, and then also I'm adding in that grocery sticker that I took off of Monday. I then very carefully peeled up that cardio sticker so that I could re-stick it down a little bit lower so the spacing would work out a bit better in the afternoon. And because I got all of my YouTube stuff that I wanted to get done sorted in the morning, I then spent most of the afternoon playing some Sims and unwinding. In the evening, I'm using one of the square boxes and a load of deco from the kit, but I have cut a chunk out the middle of the square box so it fits a little bit better above that Bill sticker, and I'm using that to mark in some drinks and gaming at home. Moving over to the second half of the week and into my new planner, I'm first using this long flag from the kit and cutting the flag portions off the end to mark in just having a lazy morning before my PT session. This was the first morning this week where I didn't have to get up and start filming stuff, so I just took it really easy. I'm then using a bit of a decorative box in the afternoon to block out some time, and I'm not gonna lie, I was playing Sims pretty much the entire afternoon. So I've added a Play Sim sticker into the evening, and then I'm adding a third box with this pajamas and gaming doodle sticker from Plannerface to mark in our lazy evening. Moving over to New Year's Eve, and I'm first marking in using a square box and some deco and a doodle from the kit that I did my 2021 reflection and my December reflection this morning. I then played some Sims, surprise surprise. The timing on this day is pretty inaccurate because I'm now putting in a quarter box with some deco from the kit to mark in drinks and gaming, but that was actually like way further into the evening. I'm then using a glitter header to just take up some space in the middle of the day. Moving over to Saturday, and I'm going to start moving stuff around because I was just absent-mindedly drinking Prosecco for all of Friday night, so I woke up feeling a little bit worse for wear on Saturday morning, and it took me a little bit longer to get started with all of my things for the day. So I'm moving that edit and voiceover script further into the afternoon, and then also moving my planning time stickers down a bit. I then added in a skinny event label with some deco from the kit to mark in my hangover, basically. And then the only other thing that I added into Saturday was a glitter header to take up some space in the afternoon when I wasn't really doing a lot. Finally, we can move on to Sunday, and the first thing I'm adding in is another skinny event label from the kit with some more deco to mark in finishing my Plan As I Go video. In the afternoon, I'm using a quarter box from the kit with the pen pot doodle and a film script from Plannerface to mark in filming my January journal setup, and then using another skinny event label to mark in editing my January journal setup. On Sunday evening, I'm planning on starting the Yoga with Adriene Move 30-day journey, so I'm using an event label from the kit with this yoga girl from Joy of Planning to mark that in. And then to finish off the day, I'm using another quarter box with some deco from the kit to mark in just having a lazy evening. Will I end up playing more Sims? More than likely. To finish off this spread, I'm just going to add in some of my pictures that I took this week. So I've printed these out on sticker paper, and then I'm just going to add them into my reflection section in the space for infinite possibility, and then add my journaling in, and then we can take a look at the finished spreads. So here's the first half of the week in my 2021 planner, and as you may have noticed in the reflection section, I've popped in my top 21 things that happened in 2021, and then moving over to my new planner for 2022, you can see the second half of the week in here. I really love how both of these turned out, and I love being able to use two kits in one week. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow for another day of Plansmas. Bye!